This is a not uncommon message when you're using Construct 2 on school computers. Basically, you've saved a game on a computer which has a newer version of Construct 2, and you're on a computer with an older version, but you don't have the rights to update it, because that's what it says to do. Try downloading the latest version. So it says this project was saved in release 274, current release 259. Just going to remember those numbers. I'm going to show you how to go back to it. My experience is that the versions don't make a lot of difference, and all we need to do is just open it up and it'll be fine. So, firstly we go and find that folder. So this was the file I was looking at. This is a .capex file, but we can't see that because I haven't ticked the file name extensions box. You need to do that. That's on a Windows 10 computer. If you're on a different version of Windows, there may be a different way to get the file name extensions to show. You can just Google that. So I'm going to rename this file because it is actually not a capex file. It is a .zip file in disguise. So we can say make this a .zip, and then we can say right click and extract all, and extract that to this folder. So now we can see what that .capex file was actually hiding. It's a zip file, and it's got things like event sheets and layouts, which are all individual files all zipped in together. You can dig into those. They're quite interesting to look at. They're just in XML, which is a relatively understandable format. The main one we want to look at though is this caproj file, which is actually the main sort of configuration file. I'm going to right click on it and edit with Notepad++. Any text editor will do. And yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff in here which we could scroll through and look. It's actually, again, relatively understandable. You can find the bits where, say, here's my super guy, and it tells me what behaviors I've got on it, and it's got instant variables and stuff like that. But the bit that I'm interested in is the saved with version, and it says here saved with version 27400. So I need to change that. I remember the version I've got installed on this computer is 25900, and save. So now I can close that, and if I double click the caproj file, it should open successfully, which it has done, and you can just work like this. A lot of people though then choose to go back to save as single file, and they'll go back to their original version and say I'm going to call this updated or whatever. Okay, and yeah, that's I think all you need to know.